There is a saying that people write their own destiny. But have you ever pondered that someone can predict your past, present, as well as future by simply looking at your handwriting or signature? Not only this, but just by getting little changes done to your writing or signature, your fate can be altered. Although you might never have imagined it, it can be done. And this has been claimed to be true by the renowned signature specialist Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra, who has not only published a book on this unique theory called Signature Speak, but also holds the world record of inscribing the names of Sri Sita Ram more than 10 million times at the age of 36. Being an ultimate theist, he still continues the practice of writing the names of Sri Sita Ram daily for 4 hours even today. A resident of the city of Faizabad in Uttar Pradesh, Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra had started predicting people's future by studying their signatures from the age of 15. Then, he gave new heights to his talent and started predicting people's future based on the colors of ink they used or the type of footwear they wore. Dr. Mishra, who has been sharing this priceless knowledge of his with people through the medium of various newspaper and magazine columns, as well as via various television and radio programs, has now made the city of Mumbai his base of work with the spirit of serving the public at large. His commitment towards this talent of his remains undeterred even today, and he continues to offer consultation to his visitors. Today, his followers hail from different nook and corners of the world. Through his intensive research, knowledge, and experience on the subject, he has been able to bring about transformation to lives of people living thousands of miles away simply by studying their signatures. Such people include ordinary citizens as well as famous celebrities. He also holds the record of making many accurate national as well as international predictions. Our handwriting keeps changing with age, so does our luck. And who wouldn't be curious to know about his fate? Hence, to satisfy many of such curiosity that you may have in your mind, we bring the man himself, the renowned signature expert Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra, to our program. Hello everybody, I, Saundarya Garg, wholeheartedly welcome all of you to our show Signature Speak. Friends, until now, you must have used your signatures for purposes like withdrawing cash from the bank, or signing the offer letter of your job, or to sign your child's report card, or while buying a property like a house or a shop. Using our signatures in our day-to-day ordinary lives for something or the other is such a common practice for us. But have you ever pondered that someone can actually tell you about your future by looking at your signature? You're surprised, aren't you? Because through your signature, you can learn about your past, your future, and even about your present. The one that has acquired mastery in this unique art through years of intensive study and research is none other than Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra. Whatever predictions he has made so far based on people's signatures have mostly been accurate. Through your signature, pen, or even the ink that you use, he can tell you whatever has happened in your life so far, or is going to happen, or even what is going on at the moment. You must be extremely curious by now. So let us welcome Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra, the man himself, and learn from him about his journey of mastering this unique art through years of research in person. Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra, who has experimented on, studied, as well as made predictions on more than 500,000 signatures so far, hails from a well-educated family from the city of Ayodhya, Faizabad in Uttar Pradesh. Based on his years of experience, study, and knowledge on the subject, he has also published a book which contains his entire knowledge. And the name of this book is Signatures Peak. It has been published in the languages of both Hindi and English. So, let us welcome Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra with a huge round of applause. Hello, Dr. Mishra. A very warm welcome from all of us present here to Signatures Peak. Please be seated. Dr. Mishra, till date we have heard a number of times that signature is a mirror to one's personality. And what we have learned of your skill of reading people's personalities through their signatures, we can definitely conclude that signatures do actually speak. Please tell us how you're able to do that.
You're absolutely right. Reading signatures is indeed a phenomenal art in itself, and I've been doing it for a number of years now. In fact, since the age of 15. I have clients not only from India, but from across the globe, and people send me their signatures with inquiries via WhatsApp, fax, etc. It is a very interesting amalgamation of astrology with science that I've created. How we have predictive astrology. Similarly, I have attached this knowledge with signatures. And through this theory, we can not only read someone's personality, but also his past, present, and future.
I see. Dr. Mishra, we have seen that there are so many popular theories that people believe in, like astrology, or horoscope reading, or numerology, and now people have started believing in signature reading as well. So could you tell us the difference between horoscope matching, numerology, and signature reading?
Well, there is a vast difference between numerology and signature reading. For example, if we get a wrong date or time of a person's birth, then the whole reading of horoscope fails. Then people blame astrology and lose faith in it. Again, there are different theories of numerology in India and a couple of other countries. Hence, the reading or the result may vary from theory to theory. But when it comes to a person's signature, there is no scope of perceiving it differently, as it remains same anywhere. So signature reading is often accurate. In fact, accuracy is up to 80 to 90%.
Okay.
So far, I have studied more than 5 million signatures and have been researching on the subject for about 30 years now. And I think I must be the first person in the world to adjoin this knowledge with astrology based on extensive research and study on the subject.
Dr. Mishra, many a time we have also seen that there are many people who are unaware of their exact date or time of birth. Does that affect or influence one's signature reading as well?
That is a very good question. Many people are unaware of their date of birth. Even if they know their date of birth, many do not know the exact time of birth. And without these two information, astrology cannot give you a correct reading. But this theory of mine requires no such thing. It just requires your signature and that is all. At the same time, one's horoscope cannot be altered. But by altering one's signature, his or her fate can definitely be altered. In fact, I have tried to bring about positive changes to people's lives by getting their signatures changed. And so many of my clients have benefited from it. There have been people facing issues related to marriage or job. By bringing about the right alterations in the signatures or the color of ink they used, they have been able to overcome those hurdles. Hence, this is especially highly beneficial for people that are unaware of their exact date or time of birth. They just have to show the signatures and that's
Dr.
all.
Mishra, we have also heard that media, including various news channels, keep inviting you to their shows. Please tell us a little about that.
Yes, that's right. I think since this is a very unique and fresh theory, or call it science, that has proven its validity, it is getting quite popular among people and various televisions and news channels keep inviting me to their shows for consultations and predictions. You would be surprised to know that when Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the captain of Indian cricket team and was about to get married, I had studied his signature and predicted that India would definitely win the World Cup under his captainship in the upcoming tournament, provided he continued as the captain till then. And this prediction was made 2 years before India actually had won the World Cup under his captainship.
So we have signature expert Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra from Mumbai on the line. Dr. Mishra, through signature reading, can you also tell us if MS Dhoni has the required leadership qualities for the Indian cricket team? What kind of a husband or father he would turn out to be? Can you predict any of this through your theory? When it comes to signature reading, it can be said that he would be a father between the age of 28 to 35. His marriage would bring good fortune to his life. Let me also tell you that if he continues to be the captain of the Indian cricket team till the next World Cup, then chances of our country's winning the World Cup will be quite high because his wife would prove to be very lucky for him. In fact, under his leadership, our cricket team would see a lot of victories.
In the same way, I have made many other predictions in various news channels.
Dr. Mishra, you have already mentioned that you can make predictions about a person's future based on his signature. But is it also possible that his future can be altered through your theory?
Only such a science that can offer solutions to problems is a good one. And my theory of signature reading does exactly that. You won't believe it, but I do not prescribe any rituals to be followed or gems to be worn. I just suggest small changes to be made to your signature, or get your pen or the ink you use changed based on my theory, and that's all. Just by doing this much, I have helped people experience great benefits in their lives. It is just a little change in your signature that can do all the magic. Now, people may question how a mere change in their signature can bring about a change to their luck. So here, I would like to give a small example. Suppose you have a certain amount of money in your bank account and you try withdrawing some with the wrong signature, then you wouldn't be able to do that, even if that's a little amount. The moment you put the right signature, your check shall be passed immediately. Same way, when a judge makes a law, it is mandatory that he puts his signature on the document. Otherwise, the law may not even pass. He must put a signature. Your personality, family life, health, and every other aspect of your life is contained in your signature. It just needs to be studied. Just like a doctor can tell you what health issues you may face by studying your reports, issues that may await you in the future can be found out by studying your signature. Then we are able to make them cautious and offer solutions like what kind of pen or ink to use or what changes to bring in their signatures. So many people have benefited through it. Today I have thousands of clients from all over the world sending me their queries related to different problems along with their signatures every month. And all the solutions that I offer are related to only changes in signatures.
Alright. Dr. Mishra, so what else can you tell by studying one's signature?
Actually, about everything. Apart from one's personality, signatures can say a lot about one's health, his relationships, when he would be able to buy a car or house, about how his future children would turn out to be, and also their future, about the tentative time of his marriage, world tours he would make, if and when he is likely to face health issues, legal issues, etc. So signature reading can reveal all of this and much more.
Wow.
If you want to know and learn more about this technique, then you may refer to my book Signature Speak. It has detailed description of the whole process in very simple words. You can easily understand and follow the technique of signature reading for yourself as well as for others. No matter what issue or obstacle you might be facing at the moment, just by following the instructions given in the book, you can change your signature and alter that situation. Let me also tell you that this is a universal technique and has every benefit and solution offered by all other occult practices like astrology or numerology. So to summarize the whole bit once again, I would like to tell you that all that is required is your signature and no other details like date, time, or place of birth, etc. You can find out everything you want to know about your life and future. Not only this, but you can even alter your future circumstances just by changing your signature as instructed in the book. I don't think this can get any simpler than this.
That is really wonderful to know, Dr. Mishra. You have researched so much about signatures. Could you please tell us how many kinds of signatures are there in the world?
Just like there are 12 zodiac signs in astrology from Aries to Pisces, and 9 numbers in numerology from 1 to 9, in the same way I have divided signatures into 18 categories. Through my years of study, I have reached the conclusion that there cannot be more than these 18 categories in the whole world. And each category has its own unique significance and meaning. Apart from this, even the color of ink or the type of pen one uses determine a lot of aspects. So basically, you have to consider all the 3 aspects to derive a correct reading. So I have divided all the 18 types of signatures into detailed categories, in a way that it becomes quite simple and easy for everyone to understand.
I see. Dr. Mishra, we have a lot of viewers present here today in the show, and I think they are quite curious to witness how you're able to find out about a person's past, present, and future through signature reading. So if I have your permission, can I invite one of them to have his or her signature read by you?
Sure, why not? In fact, you can call upon everyone that is interested in having their signatures read.
That's great. Ma'am, you in blue shirt?
Hello, nice to meet you. Please put your signature on the whiteboard there.
Well, Dr. Mishra, what would you like to say after reading this signature?
As far as this signature is concerned, I must say that it's quite interesting. Among all the 4 options available there, ma'am chose the pen with the blue ink for her signature.
All right.
Now, everybody has a unique personality, choice of pens, as well as ink accordingly. Her signature actually falls under two categories. If you look into her signature, then you will find that there is no break from the beginning to the end. It is a continuous one with all the letters adjoined to each other. Moreover, there is no underline or dot in it. So people like her have their luck unfold at an early age, say between the age of 18 to 26 years. Such people enjoy a good family life and get settled in their married life quite early and also have children at an early age. They're quite independent and prosper in life steadily. They're usually very social people and often make successful careers as administrative officers, entrepreneurs, as a media person, or in the fashion industry. Such people start progressing steadily since childhood, and although they struggle during their youth, they enjoy a lavish and bright old age.
I see.
Post 48, their lives become quite smooth, their children are well settled by then, and they are known as self-made people.
Okay, ma'am, we have all heard about the revelation. What do you have to say about it? How far do you think that holds true for yourself?
Dr. Mishra, I must say that you have been 100% accurate in your revelations. I did get married at 18 and I do work as a garment designer, and rest of the things are also quite correct.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Dr. Mishra, I have to be honest and tell you that I was a little doubtful about this theory till now, but after witnessing a proof, I'm quite convinced and so curious to get my own signatures checked as well. May I please, if you don't mind?
Of course. Let me surprise you with an interesting fact here. Suppose your child aims to become a doctor in the future. With the help of my book, you can actually check through his or her signature if they have or would have what it takes to achieve it. If not, just get the right changes done in the signature as guided in my book, and they will definitely be successful in the chosen career. Again, suppose your husband is not doing very well in his current field of work despite putting all his efforts, then also you may just refer to my book and get both of your signatures altered according to it and see how success follows you. Isn't it quite simple and convenient rather than buying expensive gems to wear or following tough rituals?
Wonderful. So viewers, I'm sure that even you are awestruck to learn that just by changing your signature, you can actually change your future. So, Dr. Mishra, could you please share with us what inspired you to delve into the subject of signature reading, and that also so passionately and so consistently?
Well, that is a very interesting story actually. When I was 15 years old, one afternoon while sitting in the veranda at our home in Faridabad, I saw a postman delivering 4 letters addressed to my father.
Okay.
Without even opening the envelopes, just by looking at the addresses written on them, he told me which one was written by my grandfather, which one by my uncle, which one by one of his friends. But he could not figure out who wrote the 4th one. It really surprised me, and I asked him how he could do it. He told me that he recognized their handwriting, but he had never seen the 4th person's handwriting before. Hence, he could not figure out who sent that letter. That really left a strong impression on me. It awakened a deep curiosity and determination to study and research this subject thoroughly. So that was the day that I started my research, and the study is still going on after 30 years. I have studied signatures of more than 5 lakh people so far, and the count is still on. It is such a vast ocean of knowledge that I still discover new aspects about it every day. It started with studying handwriting. In the initial years, it was confusing and tough many a times, but I kept on it. It is my years of research and perseverance that has made me an expert of signature reading. I do not need to study a person's handwriting anymore, but just the signature is enough for me. Most unique fact is, just like every person has a unique face, every person also has a unique signature on handwriting. So the way computers were quite big in size when they were invented and gradually went on getting more and more compact and advanced, so did my knowledge and capability with time. Earlier, I used to study handwriting only, but today it is just signature that I require to learn everything about a person and his life. Again, if we look at astrology also, 2 twins, although born at the same date or time, bring unique personalities and destiny with them into this world. This point really struck me and became the basis of my study. I thought there must be more to it. More than astrology or any other occult practices can offer, something more reliable, more convincing, and more importantly, accurate. One more interesting fact that I would like to reveal is that whenever a challenge or bad phase is forthcoming in a person's life, his or her signature starts to change. It happens the same way new symptoms in a person's health report start showing up when he is about to fall sick. If you see a doctor and show your report, he would be able to warn you or make you aware of your forthcoming illness and help you with precautions. Same way, in this unique discovery of signature reading, upcoming difficulties can be foreseen and prevented from occurring. So it is a very interesting and vast phenomenon that way you see. Now we have practice of graphology in foreign countries, which is a study of personalities through handwriting. But my study is not limited to that because I have merged it well with the science of astrology. Whether it's a prediction about your health, wealth, career, family, marriage, or any other area of your life, name it and you can know it. So it is like every other benefit you can find in most other occult practices, which has been served on a single platter in this discovery of mine. And I wanted that it reaches as many people as possible in this world. Hence, I have published Signatures Speak. It is compact, complete, and extremely beneficial. How we have the practice of matching horoscopes to analyze the compatibility between the prospective bride and groom. Well, for that matter, to check the compatibility of any other union like business partners, we can do the same through signature matching.
That's wonderful. Dr. Mishra, we have already learned that you can make predictions through signature reading, but we have also heard that you can do the same by analyzing people's attire and the footwear they wear. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. Actually, since childhood, I had always wanted to become such a magician or astrologer that would create ripples of revolutionary changes in the world and benefit people. In fact, nothing has ever fascinated me as much as studying people, their personalities, and lives. And what better way to learn about someone's personality than his choice of clothes and shoes? In fact, I can make the same revelations about a person and his life through looking at his shoes as I can through his signatures. I can also tell what color clothes would help him achieve his goals. Also, a person's style and choice of eating can speak volumes about him. Every person has a different style of holding their spoon or bread. Someone may like to have desserts after a meal, whereas someone else may like to have water in between their meals, and others may not. And so many other aspects, you see.
Alright. Dr. Mishra, you have also had the record of making several revelations as well as predictions of the lives of so many celebrities and politicians through signature reading, and most of them have been accurate. I have also heard that in the year 2003, you had particularly predicted about late Saddam Hussein that his tables would turn. Well, could you kindly tell us a little more about that incident, if that is alright with you?
Yes. I would like to let the viewers know here that my prediction was published in the newspaper the first time when I was 18. Gradually, I kept polishing and expanding my knowledge, and in the year 2003, I did predict that it was almost about time that Saddam Hussein's fate was about to overturn and his downfall was fast approaching. In fact, I predicted that at a time when he was at the peak of his good time, and no one could have imagined of something like that. But his signatures revealed it to me, and I disclosed it to the media. It was published in many newspaper columns. People like him, who have a lengthy signature, usually face trouble in the later age. Their fortunes overturn in the final chapter of their lives. I had also made a correct prediction about the then Prime Minister of India, late P.V. Narasimha Rao. I had studied his signature and revealed that he could be jailed, and he did have to bail himself out after a day in the jail for some charges against him. Similarly, I had made predictions about other politicians as well that came true. For example, about the former Prime Minister of India, Honorable Atal Bihari Vajpayee, that his rule was coming to an end, and also about Sonia Gandhi and few others. But I won't say that the predictions are or have been 100% accurate, but they are usually in 80 to 90% correct.
I see. Dr. Mishra, you had mentioned that you have divided all signatures into 18 different categories. Could you tell us a little bit more about them as well?
Of course. So in today's episode, we are going to discuss 3 different categories of signatures. Hence, I would like to advise our viewers to pay close attention because they may include your own signature or of someone that you know. So I would like to invite my good friend and colleague Mr. Ashok Datta to the stage and request him to write 3 kinds of signature on the board so that we can discuss further. Ashok, if you could kindly do it. So viewers, as you can see on the board, that the first word of the signature is bigger than the rest. According to my reading, which is also mentioned in my book, this one falls under the first category. People with such signatures are prodigies, highly intelligent, independent, and self-made. They usually earn their livelihood from a place that is far away from their birthplace. Such people often become successful after the age of 30. If such a person is related to politics, arts or sports, then he can reach to the top and earn great name and fame. I do not know if you have noticed, but successful politicians or celebrities usually have this kind of signature. Ashok, Please proceed to the next type of signature. Now, as you all can see that this second type of signature is a continuous one. There is no break from beginning to the end. I have already mentioned earlier that such people get settled between the age of 18 to 26 and also have children at an early age. They are law-abiding, responsible and caring people. They always take care of their near and dear ones. They are independent and start working from an early age and are successful towards the later part of their lives. One tip for such people is that they should earn their livelihoods from a place away from their birthplace for success. It is also seen that such people contribute a lot to the society, but hardly get the favor returned. One last tip for such people is that they should go for black ink for their signature to be more successful. Now let's check the third type of signature. Ashok, if you could. Friends, people who sign in parts, that is, there are breaks between the letters of the signatures, usually face a lot of ups and downs in their lives. They have to move away from home to earn their livelihood or face struggle in their childhood. According to my theory, such people achieve success after a bit of struggle or may face disharmony in their family lives, but they enjoy a happy and prosperous old age. Such a person usually starts earning between the age of 20 to 25 years. Although they may face a little struggle and disharmony in the family at a young age, they usually have morally and financially supportive parents. In life, they usually meet one such person that helps and supports them progress in life, like a godfather. A person with the third kind of signature would do better in life as a job holder. One more tip that I would like to give such people is that they should avoid black ink and rather go for red ink to sign, wherever possible. Otherwise, they can go with blue ink as a substitute. But black ink should be avoided at all costs. All this is mentioned in my book, and I would like to really encourage people to buy and learn everything about this life-changing theory that I've discovered.
Dr. Mishra, thank you very much for enlightening us all with so much of useful information about the theory of signatures reading found by you. And Mr. Datta, thank you very much for your help, and we would definitely need you again on stage and like to have you again. For now, you may please take your seat. Thank you once again. Well, Dr. Mishra, our viewers would definitely like to know how to contact you personally for consultation. So please guide us about that.
It is very simple. All my contact details have been provided down at the bottom of the screen, and it is not necessary to meet me in person for consultation. You can simply send me your signature via WhatsApp and get all the information that you need.
Thank you. Well, viewers, we hope that you have clearly understood how to contact Dr. Mishra for personal consultation. Dr. Mishra, I would request that just before ending the episode, you give a useful tip to our viewers.
Sure. I would like to give a small yet very useful tip to our viewers. Whoever is not finding success in the job or career or not finding the right prospect for marriage or facing any other obstacle in getting married should write their wish down on a piece of paper with a red pen with red ink in it, followed by the names of their parents written down 7 times. Fold this paper and keep it in your pocket and see how your wish is fulfilled. It is a small tip, but you will see what a powerful remedy it is and how it can fulfill all your wishes.
Thank you ever so much, Dr. Mishra, for sharing so much of useful information related to the vast science of signature reading and about your journey of research on this subject with all of us present here, as well as the viewers watching our program via television. Thank you once again and see you in our next episode. Thank you very much. Please take care. See you. So viewers, today you met Dr. Raj Deepak Mishra in our show. We shall meet him again in our next episode and learn more interesting facts about signature reading. Till then, I, Saundarya Garg, seek your permission to end today's episode. I really hope that you all enjoyed today's show. Take care and hope to see you again.